Okay, so I had to rearrange the portal because it wasn't sitting. I didn't like it that it was sitting. It was the stick that I had it on, which is actually a branch that I had it on, was all the way down the portal, and it wasn't really. It was kind of like wrapping around. So I decided to. And there's only a few times that I'll ever do this. I've actually kind of rearranged it, and I've taken the stick, or the branch that was the long branch that was holding it up. I took it and actually, I actually laid it inside the tree. So now and it actually fit perfectly right there, right in that groove up there. So it just falls right in there, and it holds the whole portal up without having it to be attached. So if I need to deattach it real quickly, hey sir, you're gonna have to take that garbage off of the tree over there, sir. We told you already, it's not allowed. So if I get anybody doing that to me, I'm gonna just come around. I'm just gonna go, okay, boof, and I can just pull it out and just put it in my back. I'm not gonna have them, So, of course, it's more sturdy when it's tied to the tree, but in this case, it's part of the tree, and it's really cool. And it made this like arm. First of all, you have I did not make that face, and it's there, man. It's like some kind of tribal, like Simian something or other, man. I don't know. It's cool. And then the branch came down perfectly and looked like a hand, like an extended hand. Again, I did not do any of this. I just spinned it around and then I just took it apart and put it up there, and then that's what it formed. So then what I did was I took one of my favorite. So if anybody on this thing decides to come here and take any of this off of here, please, at least leave me my shaker. This is my most favorite shaker. This is the one that I play with. This is the one that I play with. I have strapped to the drum, so I'm gonna have to put another one on the drum for now. But it looks like he's holding the shaker. I tried to have it face up. Yeah, maybe I can do it this time. Wait. Hey, all right, it's facing a little more up. That's kind of cool. It doesn't really matter, It doesn't really matter. So. My new portal, and I had respect for the fact that our our DNA evolved from they say a simian type of being, I will not say anything about that because it doesn't really matter, but. In that instance, it's again the tribal flag, the tribal thing that I spin. I know this is also the rainbow colors, but it's also the tribal colors. You understand? Because tribal customs, tribal existence, or tribal societies, they understood that it didn't matter what color you were. You just got to understand that we're all the colors of the rainbow, and we're all working together to create the rainbow, right? Like we're all the cells of the body that we're supposed to be working together to create the human body, the human organism, the human consciousness. Huh? I mean, really, when the fuck are you're gonna wake up, smarten up, and stop fucking killing each other already? God damn it, man. And yes, if there was no money, all those shootings that happened in the last week, they wouldn't have happened. You know why? Because those children would have been taken care of from birth to death. Not the ones that were shot, the one who shot them. And probably wouldn't have developed into something that hated everything around him. Right? Enough to shoot people. Either that, or it was a plan from the billionaire class, and all those kids are they showed you on TV, or unless you have to personally know them. I don't know. That's what the other side says. I don't know. In other words, it doesn't really matter, because those kids are just going to reincarnate back to the same thing that they are, because they never learned how to release their karma. And in the next lifetime, I'm sure they'll be, maybe in the past lifetime they were people, that shot people, and maybe in this lifetime they had to experience what it was to be shot. And the next lifetime, but they still didn't learn that, right? None of them learned that. So the next lifetime, I guess they're going to be again the people that shoot people, And if that guy doesn't learn in that lifetime, next lifetime, the person gets shot. That is what, that is what karma is. And the lack of understanding of karma, thinking, oh, it's only, what you put out comes back to you, right? It's like, if you put out good things come back to you. The bad things. No, it's not about that. That's law of attraction. Karma is the things that you should understand. You have to understand this side and this side. Once you understand this side and this side, you come up and you say, what's the problem? Money. Okay, let's put money out of the equation. Guess what? There is no this side and this side anymore, right? There's no this side or this side, right? Because there's only this side and this side because there's money involved. Once you pull money out of the equation, taking it out, no more money, all of a sudden there's not this side and this side. There's only one side. The one right side that takes care of the planet. Instead of what? Competing and fighting with each other, right? So that's what this flag represents. Tribal cultures did that. That you heard some accounts of like warring amongst the different type of especially in South America. But but you know what it is? There was a reason for that. That didn't have to bleed into them having poverty, them having homelessness, them having an issue with not being able to afford. Hey, they kicked you out of your hut there. Yeah, it's like, why? I couldn't make the hut rent this week. Right? There's none of that going on. There's never anything like that ever going on. So and people come by, oh, look at him. They're either laughing at me or saying, oh, that's kind of cool. So I don't know. It doesn't matter. Because to me, this is very cool. Because to me, especially tonight when it's lit up and I don't have any lights left, so I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to figure something out to light this thing up. You look at it. What was that? Thank you. They thought it was cool. I think I know her. That's what I'm saying. So, you want to do this? We can do that. And that kind of completes it a little bit because, while the branch is there and you can see the branch, at the same time, you want to understand that this is a tribal. Oops. With respect to the tribal cultures in every way, shape, or form. Respect to the tribal cultures. Every way, shape, and form. Oh, look at this out with the sun. That's kind of cool there, man. Wow. Look at that. Look at that, man. Look at that. That is so freaking cool. And we see that no matter what, the tree likes it. It's whoever takes it down that doesn't. And you see all this damage. This was what the first portal was trying to fix. And was fixing. I'm telling you, it was fixing. At least Tree, was the first portal working good for you? Yes. And did all this stuff start coming back because of all these car fumes going back and forth in front of you? Yes. They are the things that are killing us. We could have had electric cars 50 years ago, but we wanted to keep the people that put Mother Earth's blood in these things. We want to keep them going and being power and basically raping us. Over and over. He's laughing. He's like, I know. I've seen it over and over again, so I know. That's what he was saying. So, like I said, he really enjoys having artwork on his body. I said, oh, we're just putting plastic on like wood on your body. What is that? How do you think it's gonna plastic on this thing? Not really plastic. It's kind of like these different different types of material, but it doesn't really matter. What matters is that may they even though they're inorganic, so is a computer. So is anything else that you use that doesn't come out of the fucking ground. So you're saying that you can't put a computer on top of a wood table? Huh? So, what I'm saying, this it likes. It doesn't like the Christmas stuff. It doesn't like you advertising for your store. It doesn't like sticking a thing and leaving a light coming out of it, so you people eating dinner can enjoy like under a tree, under a light, a nice dinner. It doesn't like that. But what it does like is something that it's meant and its purpose is to heal it, right? And he says, right on. Say hello to the sun. Hello, son. Free. What the sun say? You guys better stop doing all that crap you're doing with money. If not, you're going to be like one of like the wow, that many civilizations that I've seen perish. I'm not even going to tell you the number. That's what it just said to me. If you want, just go to the ground and touch Mother Earth. Mother Earth. No way. There's all this concrete. Doesn't matter. It's just it's Mother Earth's material. Oh boy. She says, please stop putting my blood, the thing that in this, you see, everything that happens on this planet happens for a reason. So the things that you're sucking out of my body, right? The things you're sucking out of my body were purposely meant there to help me. Let's see. That's like sucking the blood out of you humans. She just said that. Oh, really? You sure you want me to tell him that? You sure? And she says, no kidding. If you don't stop doing that immediately, stop thinking about things that are making profits for people, that are destroying me. Because eventually, she's going to destroy you before you destroy her. Understand that. And I'm saying that. She says, please stop doing that immediately, or I will shake. And if there's any tribal cultures out there, and that this is how they did it, right? They just put their hand on the ground, and Mother Earth wants to talk to you. It just doesn't want to talk to the people that are trying to what? It's just like the spirits and the plants. It doesn't want to talk to the pharmaceutical industry. Oh, can we get those spirits in here to try to help us help us make better? We'll give them a cut. The spirits don't want them, and they will never talk to them. But they will talk to people that A, believe in them, and B, like that tree, and like those tribal people did in the first shaman story, take care of Mother Earth, which then takes care of the spirits, and it becomes a whole body, all working together with no cancer cells. And you know what? You know what the cancer cells are? You know what the cancer cells are on Mother Earth? Human beings. Get it? Human beings are the cancer to this planet. At least the current ones, the current civilization that decides to make all those guys are making all a bunch of money, all that great money on that oil we sucked out of Mother Earth, They're going to want to keep it going for another 50 years. They'll tell them, to phase out cars, we're just going to it's going to take about 50 years to phase out cars. Really? You got all these cars ready to sell, but you ain't ready. You ain't got them to give away, right? The electric cars, right? And what if you all of a sudden just stopped producing oil? Just stopped. There's no more left. No, it's gas tanks all closed. What do you do then? And then you give everybody a free electric car. Every human being. Right? You do that, and guess what? Today, you stop drilling in Mother Earth and stop sucking out her blood and sticking it in your fucking gas tanks. So, again, that's what this is. That's what it's warning me. That's what it's warning me about. I just talked to the tree, Mother Earth, and the sun, and they'll tell me the same thing. If you don't stop real fucking soon, not tomorrow, today. Let's see. You don't have a lot of time left before she wipes you off, like she's wiping like you're wiping a tick or flea off your body or off your dog's body. You don't believe it? Take your hand, put it to the ground, and ask her. If she says anything else, it's just what they taught you to think. Oh yeah, it's just a body of rock that we're floating on. It's just a body of rock, yeah. It's a body of rock that we're just floating on. And you know, we could take a hold of it and like drive it through the universe and like, you know, visit Mars real fast with the Earth. A body of rock, a human organism, is sitting on a living organism. We don't know what to call Mother Earth, right? We don't know what to call Mother Earth. It's not a human organism, but it's a living organism. How about we call it God? Now, if you had God, like, you know, it's like you taking a drill and drilling it into your dog. If you had God here, would you freaking drill into its body and suck its blood out? No? So why do you do it to this planet, this living organism that allows you to be on it? Eventually, she is going to say, get the fuck off of me and stop drilling into my body. Do you understand? And you better do it soon. You don't believe me? Take your hand, put it to the ground, and ask her yourself. See what she says to you. Just so the oil company billionaires, the mega trillionaires, just because they can get a better deal for the next 50 years. So, again, this is what the Spirit has edged me on to do. Seems to be in good harmony and shape with the rest of everything else that's going on. In this just wonderful world that needs healing real fast. Needs healing real fast. Needs healing really fucking fast.